What's up, guys? It's Kyle with the band Screams and Whispers, also with Guitar Connection magazine. Got another review out for you today. Today we are looking at the RJM Effects Green Vodka. Now this is a Muff Clone that is heavily customized, modded out by RJM Effects. To kind of go into it now, this is a silicone-based transistor circuit. It is reminiscent of the early 90s Sovtek era muffs, but this covers a lot more tonal ground than those models did. It can even go into kind of op-amp style muff and things like that, and it really does cover a ton of ground. Just to go through a few things here, it's got tone, volume, sustain, a pass filter, and a beef switch to get that bottom end in there. This thing covers a ton of ground. It's a lot of fun to play. Like I said, it's got a lot more range than most muffs. So I want to get into letting you guys hear what it sounds like. Yeah, RJM Effects Green Vodka. Let's check it out. Alright, so we're ready to rock and roll. This is my clean tone Gibson 2012 Firebird Bogner 40 watt rig Celestion loaded cab. Alright, we're going to kick into the Green Vodka Muff Clone here. So the initial settings we're going to run are sustain about there. We'll adjust the volume so we don't blow out here, and I'm going to run the tone about halfway up. Got the pass filter all the way to the right, beef switch all the way to the right. Let's check it out. Alright, so you see that guy will run a lot of different gamuts. I'm going to run through some of the more extremes, like tone cranked, sustain all the way cranked, and then settle back into somewhere about where we're at and start flipping through the pass and beef switches so you guys can see what that adds and or takes away. So we will check that out, and yeah, let's hear how that sounds. Alright, so as you see, the pass filter has a very dramatic effect on swapping out those highs and killing it out. Kind of gives it somewhat of a muted effect in a sense, which is pretty cool and very usable if you're looking for that particular tone, which is awesome. And you got a couple different settings there to choose from. Beef switch, flipping over to the middle, it kind of gives it a lot more, to my ear, low mids, which thickens it up but doesn't get overly bassy. It approaches a little bit more bassy all the way over and really chunks up very nicely, which is very advantageous because fuzzes can get a little bit tinny at times and get a little bit bitey sounding and lose some of their thickness. It just becomes a lot of fuzz. loses some definition, which is the beef switch gives it that back. Honestly, on your rhythm pickup, I find that it's not needed, and I flip over to with the beef switch all the way to the right, and the pass filter off. I'm really loving it. Sitting in right about here, this is about the tone that I would probably use the most out of the pedal, but it has so many variations and options that it's going to appeal to a wide range of guitarists with these different mods, because you can get into that metal zone if you need to by cranking up really high, kicking the pass filter over. You can get into some really crazy metal sounds and whatnot as you need them. But then for somebody doing a little bit more classic rock stuff, you can cut back here, kick the pass filter off, give yourself a little bit more bottom end, and you're in that classic rock zone. Very, very, very cool fuzz. I haven't quite seen a Muff Clone variant mod out there that has quite the range of tones that this RJM Effects Green Vodka clone does. So yeah, I think everyone should be checking this one out. It is pretty darn fantastic, and Ryan over at RJM Effects did an amazing job with this one. So give him a big thumbs up, go check them out, and get you one of these.